speaking of Thug, I wanted to get to the conversation, the 28-minute leak that happened yesterday when Thug was talking about Drake and Metro. I think a lot of people were wrong. A lot of people were right when it came to the beef with Drake and Metro. I heard that shit. I heard the scenario and what Thug said. I heard what who else talked about it? Fuck, it just was in my head. Oh, Metro talked about it. Metro talked about leaving Drake off the song before. That was real nasty by Drake. I can't even make any type of excuses. That was real nasty in my opinion. I think he tried to weaponize his friendship with Thug to kind of strong arm Metro into Metro giving up his song. And I thought it was weird. And this took me back to, Joe, when Joe had a couple clips and he was like, this isn't necessarily about Drake being the hottest nigga in the world. He probably doing some foul manipulative shit behind the scenes. I would chalk this up to one of those instances in where he was doing foul manipulative shit. But I wanted to know how y'all felt about it. If y'all heard it, what was y'all view? Av, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really defend it. I could see how it looks away, definitely for sure. If my mom was murdered, I forgot she was murdered. I thought she had died until like Thug really brought that back up again and shit. So, um, yeah, no, that I can't really defend the boy on this one. I mean, but still, Iceman come soon.
Nasty.
That's
He was
crazy.
promising other women babies. Oh, poor Mariah.
Look at you
Man.
taking us somewhere we ain't.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
did you see did y'all hear the scenario? If you didn't, Metro had a album coming out. I forgot what it was called, and he
It might have
had the
been Heroes
song
and Villains too.
huh?
Heroes and Villains
Yeah,
too. I think
Heroes
it's the
and
song
Villains. He had the
Trance.
song Trance on there, and it was already finished. It had Young Thug and it had Travis Scott. He was playing songs for Drake. Drake said that he wanted to get on the song. Metro, from the beginning, felt like, this song's already finished. Adding another verse is going to make the song really long. On top of the fact that this is just my song. I don't want you to have it. Right? So Drake calls Young Thug's management and says to Young Thug's management, hey man, can you see if you can get that song up off Metro? I'm trying to put it on my album. It'll be a good look for Young Thug because Young Thug in jail right now. So I want to give him some visibility. So he really like spun the narrative and tried to pull on the heartstrings of the manager. And he knew that he was going to relay the message to Thug in jail. And so he tried to make it seem like he was doing this to give Thug visibility instead of, I just want this song on my album because it fits the honestly never mind, track listing. And so I thought that was nasty. I thought that was ridiculous. You don't do that. You don't do that. You running around acting like, I'm Drake, a nigga should just move heaven and earth for me. And I seen a lot of people on the timeline yesterday and saying, oh, Metro just wanted to try to shit on Drake and everybody else got cleared. Nigga, this is my fucking song. You're not entitled to my shit. I can say no, right? And then I don't have to give you an explanation on why I'm saying no. I could just say no and then we could just move on, right? A lot of people, oh nigga, your mom died 3 weeks. How long you gonna mourn your mom? Like, huh? Like the stands was going crazy. I felt like that shit was crazy. And it just it just, goes to the narrative of there might have been a lot more manipulative things behind the scenes and where niggas was just like, hey fam, I ain't fucking with cuz. Right? 3 weeks or not. This my shit. You trying to do backdoor. You trying to set shit up. Like, nah, this mine. How you feel about that, Hotep? Hotep 1. Go ahead, Mushy.
I was about to say,
Damn,
that,
nigga, I can't
go
even get
ahead
3 Mississippis, nigga. Goddamn.
Go ahead, Hotep.
Nah, it's definitely some fuck shit, but y'all know how, how I feel about this shit. The nigga really don't give a fuck. The nigga has his own agenda that he wants to push, and he didn't give a fuck about Metro Mom dying or being dead and shit like that. Motherfuckers, that was the most egregious part, Rashad, when motherfuckers was like, well, he like, in his defense, he did wait a few weeks. It's like, nigga, excuse you? Like, what the fuck are you niggas talking about? And so like, I don't fuck with that shit at all. I think it's very clear and cut, when it comes to this shit. This was some fuck shit on Drake's end, basically trying to use the fact that he had that relationship with Thug and shit to parlay that shit to get more good graces, with other artists. And it's something that I think that he's been notorious for since the very beginning of his career. Like that's what he does. Like he leverages relationships with the culture. On it, like that, he did it with Wayne. He did that shit with Big Sean and that flow that he took from him. Like I've seen him leverage all of these different relationships to be able to pretty much capitalize on his relationships. And I just never respected that. I feel like that was some fuck shit for real.
And then the response to be shut your whole ass up and make some drums. Like the response to me not feeling a way because one, I don't think you sincere. You know when a nigga call you and they want some money and they chat you up like they never chatted you up before. And it's
Gang.
like, this is
I hate
weird.
that shit so much. Cause I tell niggas all the time, this is my personal rule. I don't give a fuck about your sob story, bro. Either I'm going to give you the money or I'm not. I have told niggas no when they hit me with the sob story, and I've told niggas yes when they was like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to get an ounce of weed, bro. Can you send me $100, $150?
But see, but niggas know when this is kind of weird and not sincere, right? And so
Exactly.
you hit me up on some humbug, like Thug said, you hitting them up on some humbug, probably sent something that wasn't sincere, and then you let a couple weeks pass. Hey man, we still good with that beat? Like, fuck nigga, you don't leave me alone. Like, niggas can pick up on that shit. And so if I feel a way about that this nigga wasn't sincere, I'm going through the worst possible thing that anybody else can go through, and you trying to do something on your time, like, no, man. And then your response be, nigga, shut up, make some drums. Like, wow.
I don't hold y'all. I know it's cliche at this point, but I was saying that before it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fucking a backpacker when it comes to calling Drake a fucking culture vulture, bro. Like I told y'all, like the nigga, he's a sycophant. I'm telling you, he's a sycophant. The nigga does all of this shit where he gives all of this copious amounts of praise, tells J. Cole, I love you, thank you so much, you shaped my career, goes to the UK, says UK rappers have the best lyricists in the world. Like that's what he does. Like this nigga love bombs the culture and then has everybody enamored with him, and then he's just using these niggas, bro. Like, yo, he has slaps. I have Drake songs that I am a fan of and shit like that, but it doesn't stop me from knowing that this nigga's a culture vulture. As a matter of fact, I told y'all the best culture vulture would be the nigga that makes y'all dance. Y'all niggas be looking at like motherfucking people like Miley Cyrus and shit like that, but those people are obvious. Y'all gotta understand that Satan is not an ugly devil red person. Satan is a beautiful songstress, my nigga. If he were to come to earth right now, y'all would be enamored with him. Y'all would love him. That's what the Antichrist is. I'm not saying Drake is the Antichrist, but I'm just saying when it comes to this type of shit, y'all gotta look past the slaps.
I think
Gotta
that
look past the slaps.
Drake, his thought process, when I heard Thug talk, it sounded like they had the same thought process of, look at the things that I've done for you. There should be a level of loyalty for me. Right. And so when you hear Drake talk and he talks about, the culture vulture aspect, and he was like, I'm not doing that. I'm just putting niggas on. Or when you hear him, when he said Rick Ross, your only number one was with me, nigga. Like, I think that Drake plays in that loyalty game of, I'm going to do these things for you. I'm going to fly to you and give you $1 million when you get out of jail. Right. So that's in your mental. So now when I need something from you, then
You can't tell
come
me
through,
no.
nigga. Or
Yeah.
different situations of, getting people into the country. 21, he couldn't get into Canada. Drake pulled strings. Hey, remember this, right? Remember when I put you on tour, right? And I don't think that is consciously that he does that with a hidden agenda. Maybe he does, maybe he
You
doesn't.
don't think he's doing that consciously?
Nah, we just gave Thug the benefit of the doubt of
I don't
him
think Drake is doing. I think
understanding.
in some place,
Yeah.
right, Drake does have a good heart. I don't know the nigga, right, but I think in some ways he does have a good heart. But I also know that from what he says, the bottom line is very important to him as far as making money. And so he does do things because he really wants to put people on. But I also think that he's well aware of what, the implications are, and maybe he might need something in return down the line. Is it malicious I don't think it's malicious, but he's not stupid either. And he knows, his name holds weight. So that's why I'm going to call Thug's manager and give him this fucking skewed story so that I can pull at these heartstrings on top of the fact that I'm Drake. Right? And so me pulling at your heartstrings and I'm Drake, nigga, you need to move heaven and earth to get me what I want. He not dumb.
And that's my thing, because if you don't do it, then I'm about to hear a fucking bunch of passive aggressive balls about, I never got no help. Niggas don't really fuck with me for real. Niggas is fake. This other shit. It's like, it's only because I didn't do what you wanted me to do, bro. I thought, like, if you gonna do it, do it. Like, I don't do things for people with the fucking hopes of, or with the ulterior motive that, yo, down the line, I need you to do me a favor and shit like that. It'd be nice if you thought of me genuinely, but I genuinely did that for you. I'm not looking for a repayment or anything like that. I did that shit out of the kindness of my heart. You feel me? And that's the difference. Like, if it's business, then let that shit be business. Like, yo, I'm giving you this verse. I'm giving you this hook. I'm giving you whatever it is. And I'm doing that in exchange for you to do the same thing for me. That's still square business. No robbery. But at the end of the day, didn't he buy 21 Savage a Ferrari for his birthday and shit like that? Like, when it comes down to this shit, bro, it just looks like you are adorning these niggas with gifts to be able to cash in on something later down the line. And that's disingenuous.
I think that we're going to get to Mushy. Mushy did have his hand up, and then Mick Gotti. I think that, we get up here and we've talked about contracts and we've talked about business a lot. I think the more that we listen to these niggas, cause I think we speaking from a place of assumption and we don't know. So obviously everybody's paying for verses and spending money and no, these niggas really be fucking with each other. And there is a sense of, I love you. I vibe with you. I want a certain sense of loyalty among us. Even Thug said, I still ain't took no money from Gunna. Even after I feel how I feel, I've never got no money off of this nigga. Right? Because that's just not who I am. I want Gunna to prosper. He said he got 50-50 splits in the contract and never seen $1. A lot of these niggas don't be operating off of, we sticking to this contract and this is the contract and this is how we gonna go and we ain't doing it. These niggas don't really move like that. Right? When Thug was on the phone talking to, Kendrick, talking to his manager, trying to get Kendrick on the phone, on the verse. One thing he said that stuck out to me, he was like, yeah, Kendrick don't accept no money for no verse, do he? And his manager was like, nah, he don't. Meaning, nigga, if I'm gonna get on your verse, I'm gonna get on your verse because I fuck with you and I fuck with this song. It's no amount of money or contracts that you can send to entice me to get on this motherfucking song. I'm Kendrick Lamar. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it. We'll figure that shit out. And so a lot of it, that's why I was speaking from that space of when we had these conversations with, the Monique and Tyler Perry situation, or we had conversations about other things. These niggas not moving like that. I think we assume that shit because we don't know. But more and more these niggas start talking, you see that. Go ahead, Mushy, what's the word?
Oh no, I was ready to say from the beginning, it just sounded like his Kernism and his white privilege coming out. But, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel, bro, on this situation of, not like talking about his mom and all that shit or whatever, but I think he does do those things to have something, you know what I'm saying, on people. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing this for you, I expect you to do it back. You know what I mean? And that's probably like why we hear so many of his raps, like, or lately have been like niggas betraying him and shit, because he just looking at it like a business aspect. Like, I did this for you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody would feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know no person, but is it genuine? You know what I'm saying? Like, or you just trying to make money out of this shit and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he got both ways to him. So I don't know. I ain't the biggest Drake fan, so I ain't gonna sound like I'm, bashing him or nothing, but everybody will feel like that, but.
Go ahead, Mick Gotti, Av, and KL.
What's good,
What's the word?
Rashad?
How you feeling?
Shit, I'm feeling alright. I am glad to see that these niggas finally came out and said what the issue was. If a nigga hit me up 3 weeks after my mom died, not even dying, being murdered, and asked me about a beat, fuck nigga, you not getting a fucking beat. It's really that simple. It's too much life shit going on. It's mad emotional shit going on. Like niggas really think the world revolves around them and what in their album or their rollout. Like, dog, if Drake is the nigga that everybody pretends or tells me that he is this guy with a good heart who just wants to help and put people on, then nigga, you should know, hey, maybe right now ain't the time. I got Boy Wonder in the studio. I got Tay Keith in the studio. I got 40. I could get another hot beat. Right now, my nigga Metro dealing with a lot. And then for you to run around after that and diss him and then wonder why future niggas wasn't fucking with you? Come on, man. Like, niggas gotta grow up, bruh. That shit is not cool. Nothing about that shit was cool, and it was nasty. And now, that whole Metro shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga, do not hit to me. That shit is nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. I'm not
Disgusting
gonna lie,
behavior.
that's nasty. Go ahead,
Yeah, that's
Av.
nasty.
KL can go. Her hand was up first.
The biggest K, what's the word? How you feeling today?
Hey y'all,
Good to
happy
be on the right
Sunday.
side of history.
No, I just came up here to ask a question about Thug and Gunna. I ain't doing this shit with y'all today anyway. So how can someone explain to me how Gunna could be on Thug's label and Thug say he ain't made a dime off him?
Because it's up to Thug to enforce it. I don't have to
So
enforce
you're
it.
saying Gunna is generating revenue right now under that label and Thug ain't received any of it?
Yes.
Ain't no way in hell. All right.
It's like I said, it's up to, cause Thug is the CEO, so it's up to him to enforce whether I'm gonna take some bread. And
What do you
so,
mean enforce? It's coming to you based off of based off of his contract. He said in the next breath, it's 50-50. If it's 50-50, that means you made money off of him because you're getting half.
no, he's
No?
saying that he has, on paper, it says 50-50. He's never enforced it though. That's what he said. On paper, yes,
And
I
y'all
have
believe
some money
that.
that I could go collect, especially after all of this fuck shit, but I ain't even gonna do it.
And that's, we
Fuck
going
this
with that.
man.
I
I'm
mean,
just
the other
asking.
I
nigga
think
is
Gunna
running
said it as
around.
well. Gunna co-signed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Gunna said it as well. A lot of niggas.
Mhm.
That's why Thugs said that he told Baby not to sign with P, because a lot of these niggas be moving off of
That was some hating shit too.
huh.
But
Yeah,
go ahead.
that was hate. He was
That
hating.
was some hating ass
But
shit he said. But
from
But
Thug's point of
didn't
view,
P sell his catalog to,
but
anyway.
from Thug's point of view, right? If we supposed to be those, brothers, or especially the relationship that P and Baby has, how you gonna take all of this nigga masters? This is the only way that niggas make money. Besides this and shows and endorsements, you gonna take all this
Rashad, that's
nigga
in
shit?
hindsight though. That's in hindsight. What did P do off top to make you say don't sign with him? Like what was that
No,
about?
that was because he found out the ins and outs of, he said he found out how the Migos deal and the ins and outs of they deal, and he didn't want Baby to sign and get into that type of deal where all your masters is P. Because that's the only way artists make money. And so if we cool, or if we have this type of relationship coming from the streets, you gonna take all my shit, nigga? Like, god damn. Like, so that's why
That
he
don't
said don't
sound
sign
very,
with
that
him.
don't sound very P, Rashad.
Huh?
And let me ask this too. Let me ask this. I'm literally just asking. I don't know nothing about the music business. I don't know nothing about this street shit. I'm just asking questions. I'm trying to figure out. I ain't gonna get into the trial. Go ahead. Just go to who's next. I'm just listening.
I think it was, go ahead, Av.
Man, I don't really got much to say other than how is it when Young Thug, when he talking about he did all this for everybody. I bought your mama that house. I bought your daddy or brother that car. It's from a genuine place of hurt. But when Drake doing this, it's like, nah, that nigga a vulture. He just trying to manipulate people. I don't understand how we have the same. It's not
You saying niggas is
it's
devil
not the
minded?
same. Yeah, like I don't understand. It's just like it's we
Oh,
picking and choosing.
I
Cause
don't think
this
that
nigga
Drake is
ain't
doing
from here,
anything
man.
malicious.
Oh my
Nigga
what
ain't,
do we,
God, we
what do,
back on
I
that.
mean,
You
hold on
right.
though. Are we gonna acknowledge that these
He's
niggas
the
knew each other
Antichrist.
10 plus years before rap?
Yeah,
Say that again.
Are we
that's
gonna
one thing. And
acknowledge
then
that these
two,
niggas have known each other years before
yeah,
rap?
they have,
That plays a part in this.
but I
yeah,
don't think that Drake is
like
doing
you
this
said, true.
maliciously. I think that there is a
Mm,
level of, I'm doing something for you, and so when you cross me, nigga, did you forget? That type of shit. I don't think that bringing it up makes it disingenuous. So for me, I think that
I
Drake
do.
is
I don't know.
also, hurt, but I think he's oblivious to the shit that he's done that has caused these situations. But I do think that there is a part of Drake that is doing this out of wanting to be down, wanting to be apart, and I truly have feelings in love for this person, right? I don't think that it's just like, oh no, let me
I
let
kind
me
of see it
scheme
as
and
like,
get this shit going. I don't think that that's the case.
yeah, I kind of see it as far as like he sees it how as a win for everyone in his book. As far as like it does get Thug's name out there, it puts him in a different light where he's not probably rapping about the shit he's getting in trouble for. And I'm I'm just saying, I see it how it can, maybe he's looking at it from his perspective. Well, I don't agree. I would never ask anybody who just lost their mother to a fucking being murdered, for a beat. I mean, I don't even rap, but it's just like, I'm trying to see it from that. Cause if you listen to the call, Young Thug even says like, Drake kind of think like me, like, shit, had he asked me, sure, yeah, like things move on, people keep going, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's just a Drake thing or anything like that. It's just some people are wired differently in terms um of just moving. I mean,
I just
Kendrick has a
Ab, you
song.
got to keep it a bean.
I'm
Drake lied, and
how you
he
lie
he lied, and he tried to weaponize
about
that
what?
friendship. This wasn't about getting the song. This was a finished song that Metro had. This wasn't about getting the song so that he can put it on his album to give Young Thug a look. Because Metro was putting the song on the album as
It
well.
kills. Wait. I say it does multiple things. I say it's where everyone gets a win. That's what I'm saying.
But
I'm
it's going
saying.
to be on, but it's already gone on Metro's album. And it went on Metro's album. So you talking about you want to put it on your album for Thug to win? No, you just want to
Metro
win
got
because
Drake.
Thug and Travis and Metro going to win anyway. You just want to be a
At the end of the
part
day,
of
they're
it.
gonna win,
And
but
Metro said no. So now you over here trying to weaponize the friendship and throw your weight around as Drake. Nigga, the song going on the album anyway. That's what Thug said. So what is we talking about?